Right, let's go in. So this was a test mission I made for just testing out the Harrier. So I changed the time to, well, an hour earlier so we could see a bit more of the plane rather than it being pitch black. So let's have a look. There we are. Right, so got it just at a sunset. And there's my beautiful, beautiful baby. Look at this. Right, so let's get her started. So we're going to turn the batteries on, the generators on, the fuel pumps right and left, and the propulsion. We're going to take down the fuel shut-off lever, and then we're good to start up.
Warning, warning.
And then reset the master warning. And we'll see the RPM increase. Now I'm going to turn on the right computer, left computer, set this to engines and nav point. We're then going to turn on the SAS pitch and roll, yaw, Q for your switch, anti-skid on, the flaps power on and set into the standard takeoff and landing. We can turn on the full motion lights. Oxygen on. Seats adjustments, we don't need that. We're going to turn on the comm system. Okay, now we're going to turn on the channels, channel 1 and 2. We're going to then turn on the HUD and the HUD altitude selector. Landing and taxi lights on. And then we can start her up. So we can take off the push your throttle window idle. It'll start getting louder, so close the canopy. And set the systems here to nav, which is perfect. So now our engines are primed at 285. We're going to set the nozzle flaps, which is this lever here, to 60. And we're going to take off the parking brake lever. Right. The H2O mode switch is basically you turn that on if your weight of your plane is over 21,000 pounds. Then when you turn this on, it will give you that extra boost so you can do vertical takeoffs. My RWR I'm going to turn on, my decoy dispenser I'm going to put on up, and my ECM I'm going to put on standby. I think that's pretty much most of the things we do before takeoff now, so now let's just get airborne. So go for a vertical takeoff. Just get a bit of height. Isn't this lovely? Right, now we're going to set the nozzles forward. Let's get a bit of thrust to go forward, and we're going to put the landing gear up.
Landing gear.
And we're going to set the flaps to cruise mode. And there we go. That is us airborne. I did set a couple of enemy ships over, enemy fuel trucks over to the left, so we're trying to take some of those out with guns. So switch to my guns, master arm switch on, and set it into combat mode. combat ready. Let's bank around. Come back down on top of them. And you can see him there. And that's one explosion. And they're starting to move. Now I'll show you the landing, so I'll bring it back round, start slowing down. Put my landing gear down. That sound's not in the game, that's my actual phone. Right, now what we're going to do is bring the nozzles back to about 40, 60. So start the hover control. Try and bring it to a stop. And whoop, touchdown. Now this plane is like the F5, so you can put your nozzles to 40 thrust, and it's got a steering wheel turner, the nose wheel steering, the NWS system, so it's just like the F5 really. And for taking off wise, it's pretty simple actually. You don't actually need to pull back on the rudder. So let's see if I can show you how simple it is. Just apply some brakes. See if I can get the turn, spin it back round. Now with takeoff, you can apply the wheel brakes to stop you. Now with this, you set your nozzle position to 40, or yeah, around 40 odd, 45 will probably do. And literally put your brakes on, increase your thrust, and release the brakes. So when you get to about 100, if you then push up on the nozzles, it will literally take you off, and you can set them back to 0. So it lifts you up. So that rather than pulling backwards on your rudder, you end up smashing your back tail. But it is a very, very nice plane to fly. Quite light, and it's awesome just to head yourself down to the town, and then you can slowly sort of start easing it on the throttle on the degrees of your nozzles, and it will put you into this hover. Just absolutely amazing. See if we can come to a stop. It's as simple as that. Look at it from the outside. Just absolutely amazing. Let's see if I can drop it down again. Try not to land on the lights, try and get a bit of movement over to the right. We'll land. Fuel shut off, throttle control you can turn off, and that will drop down your engines. And the same, you can turn off your computers, reset your master warning, turn off your generator switch, and turn off your battery. And there is my quick lesson. Hope you had fun.